Did you know that many cat owners might be petting their cat's head in ways that cats don't actually like? It might seem harmless, but what you think is a loving gesture could be making your cat uncomfortable and even causing stress. This discomfort can eventually affect the bond you share with your cat. Let's talk about 10 common mistakes people make when petting their cat's head and how you can avoid them to keep your cat happy and relaxed. Mistake number 1. One of the most common mistakes cat owners make is reaching straight for their cat's head without letting the cat sniff their hand first. Imagine if someone suddenly grabbed your hand without asking. It would probably startle you, right? Cats feel the same way. They need a moment to recognize your scent and decide if they're comfortable with being touched. Instead of quickly reaching out to pet your cat's head, try moving your hand slowly towards their nose first. Give them a chance to sniff you and get familiar with your presence. If your cat is in the mood for petting, they'll usually lean in and make contact. If not, they might move away, and it's important to respect that. This simple step can make a big difference in how your cat perceives your touch and can help build trust between you and your furry friend. Mistake number 2. Another mistake that many people make is treating cats like small dogs when it comes to petting. While dogs often enjoy rougher, more vigorous petting, cats are much more delicate and require a gentler touch. Cats have lighter bones and more sensitive bodies, so what might be comfortable for a dog could actually be uncomfortable or even painful for a cat. When petting your cat, it's important to be gentle and soft, especially around the head. Cats appreciate slow, calm strokes rather than fast or heavy-handed petting. By adjusting your approach, you can make sure that your cat feels comfortable and safe, rather than overwhelmed. Mistake number 3. Many cat owners are tempted to pet their cat's fur in all directions, but this is something you should avoid. Cats have a natural direction in which their fur lies, and petting against this direction can be quite annoying for them. It's similar to how you might feel if someone ruffled your hair the wrong way. It just doesn't feel right. To keep your cat comfortable, always stroke their fur in the direction it naturally grows, which usually means petting from their head down towards their back and tail. This not only feels better for your cat, but also helps keep their fur smooth and clean, reducing the need for them to groom themselves as much afterward. Being mindful of this simple tip can make a big difference in your cat's comfort and happiness. Mistake number 4. Cats have certain areas on their heads that are very sensitive, and touching these areas can cause discomfort or even pain. One of the most common mistakes is petting or touching a cat's ears or whiskers. The ears are particularly sensitive, and most cats don't like them being touched. If you try to pet a cat's ears, you might notice them flicking their ears away, which is a clear sign that they're not comfortable. Whiskers, on the other hand, are crucial for a cat's ability to sense their environment. They're so sensitive that even a slight touch can be overwhelming. When petting your cat, it's best to focus on the top of the head and avoid these sensitive areas altogether. This way, your cat can enjoy the petting without feeling stressed or uncomfortable. Mistake number 5. It's easy to get caught up in the moment when you're petting your cat, especially if they seem to be enjoying it. However, one of the big mistakes people make is not noticing when their cat has had enough. Cats have subtle ways of showing that they're starting to feel annoyed or overstimulated. The most obvious sign is a twitching tail. If your cat's tail starts to twitch, it's a signal that they're becoming irritated and might want the petting to stop. If this sign is ignored, your cat might escalate their signals by swatting at your hand or even scratching. Paying attention to your cat's body language and stopping the petting session when they've had enough will help prevent any negative interactions and keep your relationship with your cat positive and stress-free. Mistake number 6. One common mistake that many cat owners make is trying to pet their cat while they're eating. It might be tempting to reach out and give your cat a little affection while they're enjoying their meal, but this can actually be quite stressful for them. Cats are naturally protective of their food, and in the wild, they have to be alert to other animals trying to steal it. Even though your cat is safe at home, these instincts are still very strong. If you pet your cat during mealtime, they might feel threatened or anxious. which could cause them to avoid their food bowl in the future. It's best to wait until after they've finished eating before giving them attention. This way, your cat can eat in peace and be more receptive to affection afterward. Mistake number 7. Petting your cat too aggressively, especially around the head, is another mistake that can lead to discomfort. While some cats may tolerate rougher petting, most prefer a gentle touch, particularly in sensitive areas like their head and face. Aggressive petting can be overwhelming and might even cause your cat to react negatively by pulling away or becoming irritated. To ensure your cat enjoys the experience, always use a light touch when stroking their head. Slow, gentle movements are the best way to make your cat feel calm and secure. By being mindful of the pressure you use, you can create a more pleasant interaction for your cat and avoid any unnecessary stress. Mistake number 8. One mistake that many cat owners make is assuming that all cats enjoy the same type of petting. The truth is, every cat is different, and what one cat loves, another might dislike. Some cats enjoy long, gentle strokes along their back, while others might prefer a light scratch on the top of their head. It's important to pay attention to your cat's individual preferences. Watch how they react when you pet them in different ways. If they lean into your hand and purr, it's a good sign that they're enjoying it. But if they pull away or seem tense, it might be time to try a different approach. By tuning in to what your cat likes, you can make petting a more enjoyable experience for both of you. Mistake number 9. Petting your cat while they are in a new or stressful environment is another mistake that can lead to anxiety. Cats are creatures of habit, and they feel safest in familiar surroundings. When they're in a new place or a situation that makes them nervous, like a visit to the vet or when there are loud noises at home, trying to pet them might not be comforting. In fact, it could add to their stress. Instead of trying to soothe them with petting, it's better to give your cat space and let them come to you when they feel ready. This approach helps your cat feel more in control and reduces their anxiety, making them more likely to seek out comfort from you when they're feeling calmer. Mistake number 10. The final mistake on our list is waking your cat up from a nap just to pet them. Cats value their sleep, and just like humans, they can get cranky if they're disturbed while resting. When your cat is sleeping, their body is working on restoring energy and keeping them healthy. Waking them up for affection can interrupt this important process and leave them feeling irritated. If you want to bond with your cat, it's better to wait until they're awake and active before offering pets. This way, your cat will be more receptive to your affection, and you can both enjoy the interaction without any negative feelings. Avoiding these common petting mistakes can make a big difference in your cat's comfort and happiness. Remember, every cat is different, so pay attention to what they like and don't like. By petting your cat the right way, you'll build a stronger bond and have a happier, more relaxed cat. Do you have any tips for petting cats or stories about your own cat? Share them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to check out our other videos for more quick tips on keeping your cat healthy and happy.